Okay, I'm hoping that you can see what's happening here. Soma is on my lap, so I don't know what you can see, and I can't really reach to move around too much because I don't want to disturb her, because I really love it when she's being snuggly like that. My good girl. Okay, I saw it was just in a flyer online. There was a little picture, and it inspired me to do this. And I want to show you how to make something like it. Now that one I just did really quickly and I didn't really measure anything. But I'm thinking if you want to do something really pretty, it'd be better to measure it. So what I'm going to do is fold this in half and try to be neat about it. Okay, and then I'm going to I should use an X-Acto knife, but I'm going to just use my scissors because, again, I can't really move around too much because I have a cat on my lap. Okay, so how wide is this? That is 21.5 centimeters. Of course, it couldn't be an even number, or 8.5 inches. Okay, well, let's do this. Gonna mark. Okay, she just jumped down. So let's see. Let's do, yeah. Okay, let's do 2 centimeters. 2. And then I will cut off that half. And then I'm going to mark the same on the other side. So me and measuring usually don't mix, but sometimes it just does a better job. Okay, what's happening here? Okay, so that's 1.5. I guess I need to take all of that off. Okay. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna move these good sheets aside, and then I'm going to use this. I'm just going to use my scissors just because it's faster and easier. It doesn't do as good a job, but okay. Then I'm going to use my guidelines. Make sure I have that nice and okay. So I have both pieces of the paper, and what I'm going to do is crease or what's that called again? Can't remember. Okay, that moved. Not a good thing when you're trying to do stuff. See, I can't do anything when it has to be perfect or straight. It just doesn't work. But that's close enough. This one went kind of astray, but it's okay. We're not going to worry about it too much. It's just so that it's roughly the same size, so that it just makes a better looking final product. So whatever, scoring is what I was trying to think of. Okay, so for each snowflake you want to make, you'll need 2 pieces like this. Okay, and then from here you accordion fold on the scoring lines you did. The scoring should make it easier and help you avoid doing something like that if you're careful and follow your guidelines better than I'm doing. Okay, and you might have to do do the actual measuring and scoring on both pieces separately. Okay, I don't know what I did, but they're not matching up, so I guess if you're better at stuff like this than I am, you'll end up with a piece that looks good and you don't have to do this part here. You won't have to trim it if you did it right. But that's the fix if you do what I just did. And I'm going to erase the little marks I did. Just to make it a little prettier. Okay. So let's try that again. See, yeah, this one is working a lot better because the scoring is deeper, I guess. Of course, I'm still not going, I'm going crooked, so I'm probably going to end up having to trim it. No? Okay, this one worked out good. So it's a better idea to do each piece separately, or to just deepen the scoring on the second one. Okay, from here I will fold. Okay, and I want to try. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then I will sort of make a point at the tip, and if you want to, you can make a design beforehand and kind of trace it on, but I'm just going to, okay, and I'm going to do this. Now, it can get a little bit hard to cut through all those layers, but it works. Okay, and then I'm going to make a half circle in there, and you want to try to, like when you're cutting, you want to try to keep it together and try to prevent it from moving, but it does move a little bit. It's not easy to do. So I'm going to do the same semicircle to the other side. And now that I have this, I'm going to fold this one in half. And then use this one to trace. Now if you want to make multiples and you want them to look pretty well the same, you can use this as your template to make all of them. Where's my pencil? There it is. But I'm just going to use this so that the whole snowflake is like matches. It looks like the same snowflake. Okay, so using my traced guideline, I'm just going to cut that out. Now, it's not going to be perfect because it's me doing it, but there you go. Okay, so now I have two pieces that look like this. And I'm going to put that in the recycle. And then I will use some double-sided tape just because it's easier, faster, and less messy. I'm going to put some right there. Come on, come on. And then carefully fold it up and press it down. I said carefully, but I didn't do it carefully. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that it's all connected and there's no see the difference? There's no gap. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing to this piece. Okay, carefully so that they match up as best you can make it match. Okay, so now I have two pieces like that. So now I'm going to choose one, doesn't matter which. Put some tape there. This is probably not a new idea. It's probably been done many times before. But I just thought I'd show you because I think it's kind of pretty. Okay. And then I just stacked it up, and so now I have something that looks like that. And if you wanted to, you could make like 4 pieces. You could make more pieces, is what I'm trying to say. But I'm going to stick with just these 2. And I'm going to choose this side and put some tape. If you wanted to use more pieces like this, you just do the same thing more times. Okay, and then join those together. And there you go. And so you could make a little hole and then on a string and hang it up, or you can just leave it just like that. And so yeah, measuring it really does make it better. Like this one, I did the whole sheet without you could even stack. Ooh, you could make a bunch of them in different sizes and stack them, and that would make a beautiful tree. Wow. Couple other little notes. So you see the middle here, it kind of, I think I'm going to try and put just a tiny piece of tape on both ends here to see if that'll keep it, oh, the piece landed on my finger instead of on the paper. Okay, there and there. And I suppose I could put one there too, but it does seem to make it stronger. So yeah, I like that. Okay, and another thing you could do is that you could like add some bling in the middle, like maybe, okay, that's probably too big, but you could do something kind of like that, especially if you have a smaller one, or something like that. These could be flowers instead of snowflakes also. So anyway, so there's the idea. And another thing you could do is that you could, instead of just a piece of copy paper or printer paper, you could use some fancier paper, or like a different color of paper, or scrapbooking paper even, or something. But if you do that, I would recommend that you use thin paper. Like, you don't want cardstock weight or something like that, because it'll be even harder to cut through when you get to the cutting stage. So, and it's harder to fold it too. So just keep that in mind. So basically it's just a rosette flower or rosette snowflake or whatever. So there you go.